test run for the Luzhniki Stadium, this venue, which will, let's take a look at the teams for you then. Fyodor Smolov is a guaranteed starter up front for Russia. The big question's been whether he'd be a lone front. Brazil coach Cheech named his starting lineup for their World Cup opener last month. Thiago Silva, Willian and Douglas Costa are the trio who start today that weren't in the 11 he announced. Costa has 14th of June. The Brazilians, meanwhile, seen as real contenders to line up in the final here, the 15th. So much quality. Fabulous stadium and a fabulous game in prospect. Russia gearing up long ago. Sometimes he doesn't think it was actually real. Here's Willian. Loses out. Dani Alves again, cleverly done. There's no flag here. And Akinfeev got his angles right to keep out Gabriel Jesus. Well, Russia froze there, expecting the flag to go up. The Manchester City man, though, was right on it. And the veteran keeper, perfectly timed run. They all had their arms up the Russian back line, but thankfully for them, Akinfeev had his leg down. Good block from the keeper. This was the opportunity for Jesus again. Took it down beautifully. May just feel he could have put it further away. Jesus. Nicely done. Paulinho. Here's Alves. Space for Willian. And Dani Alves' eyes lit up and he went for glory. It was a fair way away from view. Aim for, though. The deliveries of Samedov normally are on the money, and he's away by Willian. Looked like a foul. Nothing doing, though. Jesus still down. Be a worry for Manchester City supporters as much as those of a Brazil persuasion. Fyodor Kudryashov organising the wall. It's his 104th cap today for the veteran. In from Coutinho, and Akinfeev in the right place to make the save. And his throw has been intercepted, though. Coutinho. Alarm bells here for Russia. A nice pass. Here's Coutinho. Willian now trying to work the angle for the shot, which he gets in. Option. There's Coutinho again. They're trying to pick the lock, and then Coutinho goes for glory. This was the shot from Coutinho. It was well hit, but again a save that you would expect Igor Akinfeev to make. Go again, though, with Douglas Costa, who looked like he was chopped down. It's Willian, and again it's too close to Akinfeev. Put in very good nick. Now then, first effort on target for the Russian side. On the run. Now Smolov, who's dangerous in this area. Fyodor, chance! And Becker has to make the block. Alexander Samedov with the strike. And as I mentioned, he can hit them. But a bit like the Brazilian efforts. Coutinho, Douglas Costa! Side netting. Looking to make a mark in the absence of Neymar today. It's a trademark better. Here goes Zobnin. Oh, and Smolov could be in. Instead, came for the hit from Zobnin. Now then, Smolov. Cleverly done! Oh, and what a chance for Alexei Miranchuk. He has to hit the target from there. Four goals in 14 final minutes of the first half. Willian's corner. Oh, and a free header for Paulinho, but whistle had already gone. Honours even at the end of a keenly contested first half. Attempts, all square. Igor Akinfeev was the busier of the two goalkeepers in the first half. Well, Coutinho in support. It's found its way to Willian, and here's Paulinho. Akinfeev with the save, and Coutinho can't do anything with the follow-up. Well, that is the toughest save that Akinfeev's had to make so far. Lightning quick counter from Brazil. That's an excellent pass from Douglas Costa to find Willian. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Willian, deflected and brilliantly saved by Igor Akinfeev. The touch came off Samedov, which completely wrong-footed Igor Akinfeev. Willian's delivery, and another save from Akinfeev, but this time it's gobbled up on the rebound by Miranda, and Brazil have the opening goal. Well, you have to say it's been coming. Miranda with just his second goal in 44 international appearances. The Inter Milan man, quickest to react after what was a good parry from Akinfeev. Oh, look at the room here for Coutinho. Nicely done. Philippe Coutinho! It was almost brilliant, and it should have been a second for Brazil from Paulinho. It's Coutinho again. And Jesus not on the same. Nicely done to Marcelo. Beautiful pass for Paulinho. That's a foul, surely. Penalty for Brazil. Well, Alexander Golovin looks up, which he coolly takes, and Brazil double their lead just past the hour. Philippe Coutinho with a nerveless conversion from the spot. Coutinho's 9th goal in 33 appearances for Brazil. And no nonsense conversion, no chance for him. He's had a good game, Akinfeev. This is Willian, shooting chance here. Gone a bit wide, gets it in. Paulinho makes it 3. That's the game in the bag. They've scored 3 times since half-time and are now out of sight. And having missed a sitter earlier, Paulinho makes no mistake this time around. He won the penalty, he now has a goal of his own, but plenty of credit must go to Willian here. Knew then that it was too wide to get the shot in, but stood it up wonderfully well, and the unmarked Paulinho could not miss from there. Rush now. That's a great ball in. Zavalotny was waiting and asking about whether he was fouled there. Chance now, and surely Zavalotny will put it in. For the Brazil backline, and that was a really good piece of work from Thiago Silva to clear off the line. On the stretch, did just enough to nudge it onto the post. And Zavalotny, Zobni, in towards Zavalotny, and again, just leave it off it. Well, his physical Tyson driving forwards and playing a beautiful pass that Firmino just hadn't quite read. Lost out there. Zagoev, now was that a foul? Casemiro feels not, but it is going to be a free kick for Russia in a promising area, and I fancy Zagoev will take it himself. Yeah. Indeed, Zagoev. Shorkov there as well. It's Zagoev, and it's wide in the end. Didn't get a touch either off Brazil player last. And that will do, and it will certainly do for Brazil. Held at the interval, they roared into life in the second half. Miranda's close range finish.